And I'm back with more Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we got our ass kicked by Caroline and Justine, but then they gave us an option to help them with something they were looking to do. So we opened up the Strength Confidant link. And this is the next Persona on our list. So I'm going to try and do all of them, or at least all of the remaining ones, in one episode. We'll see how that works.
Indeed.
So this is level 3.
See? You can do it.
You're doing better than I thought, inmate. I was thinking you just give up.
Yes.
It is to be expected of the human. Our master has saw potential in. You're dedicated, I'll give you that. Just keep it up, okay? That is a fine attitude to have. Talk's cheap, though. You're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is. I've gotta say, Justine, it's an accomplishment he hasn't thrown in the towel yet. How so? That task list you wrote. It's not only keeping him on his toes, but helping him improve, too. I am not the one who wrote it. I always assumed it was you.
Excuse me?
What? I don't know anything about that thing. I suppose now that I consider it, this list is far too precise for you to... Oh! Quiet! You don't have to say that! But wait, who wrote it then? It wasn't our master, was it? No, I have not heard him mention anything of the sort. How long have I had this list?
Shut up.
Don't read too much into this. Just keep quiet and focus on your tasks, inmate. Caroline, should we consult our master about this? All our master told us is to follow and oversee the rehabilitation. And that's our duty is to follow orders. We shouldn't waste time talking about something so pointless. Indeed, it does not matter who conceived this list.
Hey, inmate.
Now quit prying, inmate. You got that?
Yes.
Of course. We will continue to offer you benefits as you further fulfill your tasks. All that we ask is that you work hard on the duties that you're assigned. We shall do the same. We're doing the thing. Lockdown. Allow you to leave a persona to learn an attribute's resistance.
Right.
Neat. Neato! As promised, I have granted you an ability that will prove most beneficial. You may now place a persona in lockdown and train it to learn new skills. While you're lazily wasting away, your persona is going to grow on its own. Talk about hospitality. Anyway, as far as your next task, according to the list, it's what is it, Justine?
Now.
The next task is
Farewell.
Phoenix with counter.
Now.
Okay.
Do you have business with me?
You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
Okay, 543. Knowing that Seth is the best one in their list and it only costs about 20,000, I think I can do this. So next one is Phoenix. It shouldn't be too hard.
This persona?
Counter.
You'll withdraw this persona?
Yay!
Then accept this persona.
Also, don't skip out of the menus too fast. You'll piss Justine off, and she'll say something like, "Such rudeness."
Are you finished? What?
It's just mean. It's bad manners, even in a video game.
Do you need something?
I did that myself about 5 minutes ago, so yeah, just don't do it.
Now.
You're mean. You're meanie.
Would seem.
All right. Let's keep on going. The inmate has grown considerably since we first met him. True. I guess we'd at least got to admit that much. Your personas are starting to get really damn strong, too. Is fostering personas truly rehabilitation? What are you saying that for? It's merely a thought I had. Will the inmate truly be rehabilitated if we help cultivate power within him? Keep it together! This is the job our master ordered us to do. Are you really going to disobey your orders? That's not what I meant. Don't worry yourself too much over one stupid prisoner. All we gotta do is get the most out of his wild card thing and then make him work hard for it. The wild card. What is it now?
What is the meaning of this?
The more I consider this list, the stronger it seems. The author must have known that the one carrying out these tasks would have had the power of the wild card.
Excuse me?
You're gonna be kidding me! Somebody know that! I mean, even our master didn't know the inmate had that wild card thing before we met him. Either way, this will all get resolved if you just hurry up and finish up your rehabilitation. Justine, give him the next tasks and he'll quit talking. Very well. Level 4.
All right.
This will probably take me a good half an hour, you would think.
Farewell.
A setanta. Okay. So remember, this is stuff you would do throughout a game, by the way. So, 4 spots. Alright, so now I should be able to fill out this entire thing with the rest of my slots.
Justine, you handle this. Read here.
I'm doing pretty damn well, Igor. It's because I've done this before. Again, this is something you would do throughout an entire game playthrough. But this is why you do this sort of thing before you restart a game.
This persona?
Because this is one of the few social links, if the only one, where you can actually
You'll withdraw this persona?
just do it all.
Then accept this persona.
Setanta, yeah.
Are you finished? What? Oh, it would seem. See? You can do it.
Wow, that was an odd reaction. She just goes, oh. You know, I never would have thought you would have kept this up, even though it's not mandatory. You're pretty interesting, inmate. I must say, as Caroline mentioned before, this list is quite well thought out. The tasks are designed to push you towards your goals and measure your true strength. I guess so.
Hey, inmate!
What are your thoughts on these tasks? Oh, you got guts, inmate. You want another smacking? Well, you should just give him the next one. Huh? What the? It feels like I've seen this writing before. Do you speak of the penmanship? Yeah. Damn it! I can't remember. Do you recognize it? Completion or compliment him after he finishes the next task. Don't spoil him, though. This is just like you practiced, with a piercing glare and angle. What? What? These are my notes. Wow. It would seem you've been rather looking forward to the inmates' visits. Never mind that. I'm talking about... the handwriting of the tasks themselves. Stop yanking the chain. Now that you mention it, I feel I've seen this somewhere before.
Excuse me?
Keep your nose out of other people's business, inmate. To be honest, the sense of deja vu I feel when reading this is certainly concerning to me. Who made this list and why? What do you mean? The goal's pretty obvious, right? It's to help train the inmate. Beyond that, though, what exactly is the purpose of training him? Rehabilitation? But that's merely our master's order. Someone other than us wrote this list, correct? Then let's just assume that there's this other purpose we don't know about. If we're right in this assumption, the purpose will be clear once he finishes this whole list, right?
That is correct.
I suppose you have a point. Hearing something logical from you is like a cool rush of air amidst the sweltering heat of summer. You need to say that! Now then, let us reward you for successfully completing another task. We shall now grant you access to the special treatment. We hereby permit you to create personas you normally would be able to handle. But the catch is you'll still have to pay the price for it. Make sure that you use this to the fullest of your rehabilitation can come to fruition. Do not disappoint us. Pay a lot of money for creation. Ah, yes. So yes, this is why I was able to create Fafnir and such.
All right.
Now then, let me give you your next assignment.
Now.
Do you have...
Done already? What? Do you need something? Now.
Nekoshogun. Okay. Nekoshogun, let's go.
Do you have business with me?
Justine, you handle this.
Got
These are
it.
the paths you have walked.
Oh. Ah. Whoops.
These are the paths you have walked.
Hooba-dooba-doop, booba-dooba-doop, hooba-dooba-doop. We're in the 30s now. So it was Neko Shogun, right? Aha! 33. Let's go!
Is this what you want?
Deikaja.
You withdraw this persona? This is your power.
So yes, it is a cat in a Shogun outfit.
Are you finished? What?
Bop.
Do you need something?
Yep.
Now. Oh. It would seem.
I like how they have different reactions every time you do these tasks. You're really getting the hang of this whole growth thing. What's wrong, Justine? It's nothing vital. However, presiding over the growth of another feels almost nostalgic in a way. Do you not feel the same? What do you mean? We've never taken care of someone like this before. You are not wrong about that. And yet, our duty to aid the rehabilitation somehow feels oddly familiar.
Excuse me?
It can't be right. The inmate's growth and rehabilitation are the exact same thing.
Hey, inmate!
The growth you're getting these tasks is helping with your rehabilitation, right? Probably. See? They're the same. Is it not something we should judge for ourselves, though? Anyway, Justine, don't forget about our job. The duty was handed to us by our master, and it's all that matters. Don't think about anything else.
Yes.
I suppose you're correct. I guess you're gonna keep worrying about it even after he finishes rehabilitation, isn't he? Look at what you've done, inmate. Getting us all wrapped up in your fate. Blech. could it be? What's wrong? Nothing. I believe I'm beginning to look forward to seeing whether the inmate can complete his tasks. You hear her? Don't disappoint us, inmate. Level 6. And
All right.
remember, this is meant to be done throughout the game. So... Huh? I'm speeding this along, but hooray. Atlus with Tetraja.
Okay.
Okay.
You certainly seem composed.
Yeah, I'm doing things out of order. I love it.
Justine, you handle this.
Sorry.
Read here.
Needed to clear my throat for a second. I do record these in the beginning of my day, so... It's nice and cold out. Though on today, it's like 65 degrees, so... The fact that this is as cold as it's gonna get all day kind of sucks. So they said, Lachesis. Lachesis, Lachesis. There we are.
This persona?
One of the Sisters of Fate.
Is
Tetraja.
required.
Yeah.
This is your power.
Alright.
Done already? What? Do you need something? Now, it would seem.
We getting shit done. Alright. Alright, let's keep moving to the next task before we get all nosy like last time. No difficult questions, Justine. Just give him the assignment. Understood.
What?
What's with you? Usually not this cooperative. I have no intention of shirking my duties, but I would love to know the truth of this situation. After all, we possess a mysterious list which would have foretold the current state of affairs. Who wrote it? Why do I recognize this penmanship? And why am I observing this growth and feeling nostalgic? And beyond that, what was the true purpose and intent?
Yeah.
I thought I said no difficult questions! To be honest, though, I have arrived at a hypothesis. But you know the answer? We manage the inmate's power through several arcana, which symbolize the mystic nature of the world. In truth, the encounter we share with him is represented by the Strength Arcana. Strength represents great power, a mighty will, and the awakening of the unknown. Sounds about right. Caroline, in our interactions, has the inmate been the only one to have something awaken inside him? Perhaps there lies the answer. What's that supposed to mean? Enough, damn it! Ugh. Why do I feel so weird? Although, the next task is going to be the 8th one. There aren't too many left on the list. You've come this far, inmate. I hope you see it through. If you do so, the answer will surely become clear. And, you're more than some just random schmuck, you know. You're the only one who could find the answers we're looking for. You got that, inmate? Sorry, every time she says it, I'm just like, inmate. Because I gotta say it that way. Because she always says it that way.
Listen up,
It's a
inmate.
rule. See? It's a rule.
Now.
Alright. Hecaton Kreese with Masakunda.
Okay.
It's also known as Hecaton Kairos, but God,
You have bus-
I don't know.
Justine, you handle this.
Some of these are just
These are the paths you
wonky
have
ass
walked.
names. I'm not gonna lie. So Seth is the last one, I think. Hecaton Kreese, where are you? Aha!
Is this what you want?
Yeah!
A fee is required.
Yeah!
Then accept this persona. Are you finished? What?
Boink. There's
Do
not
you
much
need
left.
something? Now, it would seem. See? You can do it.
I'm special. I did a thing. Not many tasks left. You might be getting close to finding out the hidden goal behind this list. You know, thanks to you, I'm actually starting to get to look forward to seeing what happens. Your attitude has shifted quite considerably, Caroline. I now see that the harsh mask you wear during the fusion ritual is nothing more than a facade. What? Perhaps in your heart, you hoped for the days that the inmate would come to fuse the specified personas. It's not true. And what about you, Justine? You've been pretty chatty lately. I suppose you're correct. I've never heard you laugh before. We've both clearly changed quite a bit recently. Perhaps my hypothesis is true after all.
Yes.
We have thought that if we were to complete the list, we would bring the light to the intent of the Creator. We have overseen the inmate, all the while considering the changes that have begun to appear within him. However, can it truly be said that the inmate was the only one who changed? The completions of these tasks have also had a great impact on my consciousness and my memories. No way! Are you trying to say the list was made to not change the inmate, but ourselves? I have no proof of that. However, if this list represents the will of our Creator, why has it fallen into our hands and not remained in His? This has got to be some kind of joke. You're telling me somebody made it so we could change? But why? What? I hear a voice in my head. Wait. I recognize it. Caroline? What seems to be the matter? You're behaving quite abnormally. Does something trouble you? Our apologies, Master. Is the inmate growing to be too horrible a subject for you? No, the fault does not lie with him. If he must reprimand anyone, it must be us. Caroline. I see. Very well. Continue forward with his rehabilitation. Our deepest apologies for that brief loss of composure. Now then, as you have completed 3 new tasks, let us bestow upon you the next reward. We shall grant you access to the guillotine booster. Think of it as a way to increase the number of personas with the guillotine. Plus, now you can form some of the extra strong fusions with 5 or 6 personas. You should be able to figure it out with some effort, inmate. I mean, you've come this far, right? We expect you to put these services to good use. No. So these are the higher end fusions that you gain access to. Well, I guess we have changed. That's made it clear. Strength, the 11th Arcana, which nearly evenly splits the major 22. The awakening of the unknown. A solitary woman calmly coming to face a lion. Caroline, let us assign this inmate his next task before we discuss this matter any further. If this list is meant to change us, that change must really be important. Fine. All right, inmate. Time for your next task.
Listen well. Farewell.
Bugs. Bugs.
Let's do it.
Nope, not yet. bugs. I should have that one too. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we have room. Yay! We're getting there.
Justine, you handle this. Read here.
Bugs.
This persona?
Hooray! Well, that bear's seen better days.
You'll withdraw this persona? This is your power.
It's one of Alice's teddy bears. I think.
Do you need something?
Here you go.
Now, it would seem...
Thinking back to our encounters here, we have lost our composure in front of you quite a few times. So, me and Justine had a little talk. I don't know how to put this, and we don't know each other well, even though we're so close. We have come to realize that each of us complements the faults of the other quite nicely.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a deep conversation like that with anyone before. Oh, and it made me remember something super important. I bet you want to hear what that is, right, inmate? Of course you would.
Listen up, inmate.
The thing I remembered is something that you once told me. You explain it. Essentially, the 22 Arcana represent a journey. The Fool embraces a pilgrimage through the numbers, overcoming death and eventually attaining the world. In short, this journey is the tale of one's path through life. So we realized something. If this wildcard thing, this potential of the Fool, proves that you're a traveler, then you are becoming stronger and will lead us in the right direction. That may be the true meaning of rehabilitation. Or perhaps it is something beyond even that. Regardless, the one thing we can be sure of is that it was written with the intent of being completed. Understanding and having faith in the intent of the change that has brought us about so much inside us. Not that somebody like you'd be able to comprehend that, but for us, it was something really important to learn. Oh, and we might know who the voice inside our head was, but I can't tell you right now, though. First of all, we don't have the way to actually prove it. Secondly, if it's true, everything we've come to know has been thrown into question. Regardless, we have grown able to reflect on ourselves, thanks to you. This may not be something I should be saying to you, but I've quite enjoyed our time spent together. You hear that, inmate? You better overcome this ruined stuff. Keep searching. Keep surviving. All the way, and we'll be able to face the truth together. We vow to do everything in our power to assist you, for the sake of your future, and ours as well. Level 9, we don't have much longer to go. Yay! And there you have it. Don't expect us to play nice just because we believe in you. We're gonna make you be as strict as ever.
Farewell.
One more.
Now.
Seth with high counter.
Inmate.
Yep, I got it.
I'll go.
You'd like to read the compendium? Read here. Is this what you want? A fee is
Hooray.
required.
That is a
Then
big
accept
fuck
this
off
persona.
dragon. Alright.
Are you finished? What?
Yep.
Do you need something? Now,
Oh boy. We're almost done, yay.
that's it! That's the persona we asked for! You really made it? The inmate with all those pitiful personas actually managed this.
Thank you.
I guess I can compliment you this time. Well done. You have far exceeded our original expectations.
Hooray, it's like I've played this game 5 or 6 times before. Hooray!
This may not be a proper thing to say to an inmate, but you have done extraordinary work. You're a real handful, but I gotta give you some credit. As for the next task we will assign to you, there is nothing. You have fulfilled every duty available to you. As the ones who rule over power, our role is... rule over... power. Why did I say that? A voice is echoing in my head. Justine? It is nothing. Just my head.
I don't know about that.
These memories. The one who first wrote this list. It was me? Or was it us? Just... what are we? My apologies. Don't worry. This has happened to me, too. Inmate! This is all your fault for not keeping your mouth shut! Caroline, do not shift the blame onto him. I hope you know you're a real handful, inmate. But fine. I'll grant you that privilege. We've really gone soft, huh? Perhaps you are too embarrassed to admit how much his concern pleased you. No! Anyway, we're gonna give you a great ability this time. You're gonna cry tears of joy when you get it. And, inmate, there's no doubt you're a problem child. But honestly, we're real impressed that you conquered all the trials we put forth. You hold a surprisingly great potential. So, fight. I'm sure you'll be able to accomplish anything you put your mind to. And you'd better put a stop to the ruin, okay? Trickster, I believe in you. Prove to us that you can reach the truth.
Oh, she didn't call me inmate this time.
We will be waiting for you.
Oh crap.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of strength, granting thee infinite power.
VIP treatment. Reduces the amount of money needed for special treatment. Oh yeah.
Alright.
That'll help later on if I'm missing any.
Alright.
Zhao Gongin! The most powerful persona of the Strength Arcana.
Be careful not to lose focus. You're still in rehabilitation till you can get out from behind the bars. Got that, inmate?
Alright.
Let's do it.
So, that was the Strength Arcana in full. Was not expecting to do that right away, but it will come in handy if I get later personas, because I still have 17% of personas to grab if I need to. But hey, I will take this as a sign. And we are already done. Nice. So, we will climb down mementos next time.